a great opportunity whereby you can meet so many like-minded people who are doing also anything similar in the entrepreneurial world. You can always, I must say, their network is their biggest asset, whereby you can always meet someone. You're never alone, no matter what service that you need. What we do is we link those with digital marketing skills to those without digital marketing skills. In short, if someone, for example, has any web development, graphic design, social media management skills, we link those to those that need their skills.
We are adding value to our local plants, that's our indigenous plants, and also helping the vulnerable women who do the wild harvesting of our plants.
Founders Live is a global platform that helps entrepreneurs to put out their voices and be heard by the international audience. I think Impact Hub and Founders Live is a great opportunity for us as entrepreneurs to put our voices out and to be heard on the international platform.
We're an agricultural online commodity trade platform. We connect smallholder farmers to a wider audience. And I think pitching today is a great platform that will possibly take my trade to the next level. I think my innovation should win because in terms of our area of focus, we are focusing on agriculture, which is potentially going to be a $1 trillion industry by the year 2030.
We started with the question, what travel company is yet to be built? This led us to our core values: ethical in the way that we do business, sustainable, people, planet, profit, knowledge exchange, taking Zimbabwe to the world and bringing the world to Zimbabwe, fun. We explore, we do adventure. If it's not fun, it's not for us. We're a travel company helping people travel responsibly and for a greater purpose. We ensure local communities benefit just as much as visitors benefit from coming to our beautiful country. We provide volunteering and internship placements in the fields of healthcare, education, innovation, and conservation. We provide city walking tours, walking safaris, and other customized programs. We turned a profit of $12,000 in our first year and have increased our budget in order to scale. We have leapfrogged traditional travel companies and are providing value that goes all around.
My question is, how do you do that? Are you offering people that do travel, that are travel agents, or are you a travel agent company?
We're a travel company of the future, so we combine what you would traditionally call travel agency, tour operator, education abroad, and we combine all those elements to provide what is now being termed responsible, sustainable travel. I'll give you an example. If you wanted to go to Hwange today, you'd probably go and book a safari truck, you'd book accommodation, and you would book transport to get there. And what we are offering is essentially that package plus more. So instead of you booking accommodation, we're helping, because we're an inbound travel company, so we service the overseas market that comes to Zimbabwe. And so when they come in, they want to stay with the host family. So we have host families that host people who are coming in, so that when you're coming here for 15 days, you're not staying in a hotel the entire 15 days that you're here. And we give you an opportunity to then volunteer. Hwange is a good example where you have the Collared Cheetah program. And so instead of you just going into Hwange and sitting at the back of the safari truck, we make sure that you're either helping mending fences around Hwange so that animals don't go beyond the fences and go towards people's homesteads. You're rehabilitating boreholes and watering holes. So you're doing just more than travel, which is why we say it's responsible travel and it is travel with a greater purpose.
Where do you find most of your customers are currently coming from? Which parts of the world?
Our key source markets are the United States, the UK, Germany, and the Netherlands.
The general public is becoming aware of what they put on their skin. However, challenges are finding a locally made natural herbal product which suits their needs. As a solution, Botanicals brings you tappers into the long non-traditional healing methods acquired from Zimbabwe's unique indigenous knowledge system, and we produce herbal products that are herbal ointment that soothes your joint, muscle, and back pains. We also make beauty products such as a balm and hair food. These are handmade and has less or no side effects and are naturally scented, hence user-friendly. We engage women, vulnerable women who do the wild harvesting of our herbs, and then we buy the wild herbs from them. Then we then further produce the products, then we distribute to various wholesalers of medical and beauty products. As for our financials, for the first year, this year, we are targeting to sell 5,000 units, which will give us a profit of net profit of 3,000. And then we are currently asking for $15,000 loan facility, which is to be used to set up a professional, commercially viable production facility. This will return at a rate of interest rate of 10% and in a period of 3 years.
What is phytomedicine?
Phytomedicine is the research. So we are a phytomedicine. We research on our indigenous plants, then we use them to make the products. Yeah.
Can you explain how you are incorporating vulnerable women in your model? Is it just buying from them? How do you identify them? What else is helping them to come out of the vulnerable bracket? Thank you.
Okay. So what we do is we teach the identified vulnerable women. Like currently we're in Makonde, Chinoi, in the Marsh West area. So we teach them how to sustainably wild harvest. And then we do what we call ethnobotany. We go into the villages and then we kindly ask for the kind of medicine plants they use for common medicine. So we for that knowledge, we pay them for that, and we also teach them to do sustainable wild harvesting. And then when they do the wild harvesting, we buy from them.
AsmCig, we are leveraging on mobile phone technology and data to help small-scale farmers in rural areas and in commercial farms to make intelligent market and production decisions through daily price updates and warning farmers when a crop is overgrown. So basically, we're using data to drive market and production decisions. We have been piloting this product since July last year, and our current user base is at 10,000 farmers, and we have a reach of 21,000 non-registered farmers per day. Our model is to charge $1 per month, subscription fees, and selling ads. So the revenue model should be at a 70-30% ratio, respectively. We intend to start monetizing our platform starting June this year. And when we start monetizing our platform, we expect half of our current subscribers to drop off. So that should give us a 5,000 revenue per month, and to expect to make 50,000 revenue in the next year. That should be a 1.8 market penetration, given that there are 2.8 million farmers in Zimbabwe, small-scale farmers. Our future plans is to reach 50,000 subscribers, paying subscribers by 2021 next year, and to make strides into other SADC regions by 2022 up to 2026, starting with Zambia, going to Malawi.
So I see that mostly your services have to do maybe with WhatsApp. So I'm more concerned about the farmers out there who don't have who don't use the WhatsApp and all. How are you planning to link up with them such that they come through and join your services that you're offering?
Okay. So firstly, we are using WhatsApp for sending our information. So that's an WhatsApp API. And we intend to also integrate our platform with other messaging platforms like SMS, and we also want to use Messenger, so that when you subscribe, you actually choose the platform that you want to receive updates from. It's either SMS or WhatsApp or Messenger.
What's your value proposition? What is it that you're offering that I cannot get anywhere else?
Okay, firstly, if you look around, obviously there are a lot of other companies that are trying to do the same, but what we're trying to do is we are we are more focusing on giving farmers intelligence in terms of they are able to get the data that they want. Let's say if you want to see how tomatoes were trending for the past year, right? You simply go to our platform, then you do a trend analysis for tomatoes, then you can get to make decision for the right time to plant your tomatoes and the right market to sell your tomatoes at.
The problem that we saw, there is no platform that connects those with digital marketing skills and those in need of digital marketing skills. And we think we've come up with a solution. Introducing Night Social, a digital marketing recruitment agency with the goal to enlighten the world to the vision of others through project management, where we manage projects on behalf of the client, and through recruitment, where we help clients find talent for their business. How we do it is fairly simple. A client posts a project, applications are done and reviewed, the project is worked on, and the project is submitted once on completion to the client. How we make money is through a fixed job listing recruitment fee of $15, and where we charge 30% of the overall cost of the project as our project management fee. Of late, in 2019, we made a gross revenue of 435 with 3 nights and 5 clients. In 2020, we project to have a gross revenue of 1.5 with 80 new nights and 5 clients. And in 2022, we hope to have 300 nights, 186 clients, and a gross revenue of 5.5. Please note all these figures are in US dollars. Why we're here: for networking, the Amazon Web Services, and for recruitment for any potential nights that are out here. With that, we say thank you.
What's your due diligence process like to test the nights? Because if someone comes and says, okay, I'm your knight in shining armor, but they don't actually know how to use the different platforms, or they just are someone it's a person who's self-promoted, how are you hedging against that and making sure that you don't have fake nights?
Well, I actually give an example for that. We did have that situation where someone did come claiming that they knew a particular language you require to develop a website. And with that, it led us to pausing for a bit and thinking of how best can we do that. So how we do that is in the registration process, we send a test to you. We do an online interview for you if possible. If not, we meet with you and we get to talk with you. You answer a few questions. We move around with someone who is proficient with that. So basically, we just test you both through digitally, through an actual test where you answer a few questions and you see your result, we see your result to see your level of proficiency.
I just wanted to ask about your marketing strategy.
Okay.
This is my first time to hear of Night Social. What is your marketing strategy?
Well, we are quite fairly new. We just launched in November 2019, but we're trying to reach out to those circles that are already known with people with those type of skills. Like, for example, there's an event here called Facebook Developer Circle. We try to tell those people at that particular event, because these are people who already have that skill. So our marketing strategy, basically, we're just trying to get into the circles with already those people for now, because we're still growing. Yeah, I'm not so sure if I have answered it. Yeah, well, yeah, social media. Sorry, I thought that was implied, but social media marketing is one of them. We do have, yeah, we do. Of late, we partnered with one of these media companies. Sorry, unfortunately, I can't disclose right now, but we did partner with a media company whereby we're going to have short ads that appear on their channel and also other site.
Smallholder farmers contribute up to 70% of the staple food that we consume in Zimbabwe. Sadly, most of them remain locked in a vicious cycle of poverty. Let me introduce you to one of a typical smallholder farmer owning 2 hectares of land. She can only produce up to 6 tons of potatoes, which is not enough to serve the people who really matter, who are the medium and the large-scale buyers, because they have larger threshold volumes that they can accept. We came up with a solution to this problem. Our field agents collect data from farmers on the field, and we create a profile on our platform, and the buyer has a map-based view of the produce that is available, sorted according to geographical proximity. We then group the farmers so that they can have a contract with the buyers and combine their supply volumes such that they can meet the threshold that is accepted. We are not the first to enter such a market, but AsmCig is a game changer. We provide last mile logistics on demand, and our platform is financially inclusive, giving farmers direct control over their produce across the entire supply chain. Currently, we've registered 816 farmers, made over $9,000 in revenue, and are working with 6 companies across Zimbabwe. That is just in 1 year of operation. Our revenue model is simple. It is commission-based from the buyers at 12% and transport service providers who pay us a commission at 20%. Ladies and gentlemen, agriculture is going to be a $1 trillion industry by the year 2030, and innovations that maximize supply-demand efficiencies are well poised to capture this emerging market. We intend to penetrate 2.5% of the smallholder farmer population in Zimbabwe.
So how are you maintaining standard if a number of smallholder farmers are bringing their potatoes together to supply for Pick and Pay? How do you ensure that the standard is the same or meets the demand of the buyer one? And then the second question is, what's the ask? Because I think you didn't get to talk about that.
All right, I'll answer your first question. So when a farmer registers with us, we are working with agricultural extension officers on the ground. So they are the ones who are responsible for quality checks, such that when a farmer is supplying potatoes, they check the moisture content, and if the potatoes are ripened enough for us to supply our buyers. So we're working with agricultural extension officers who collect the data and conduct that vetting for farmers. Well, they already know the people they are working with, and they already in a position to know a quality produce from one that is poor quality. Then your second question was our ask. Our ask is we're asking for initial investment.
Are you relying on the government extension worker? If so, what's the incentive? Because you find that the motivation of allied government workers at the moment, especially when there's nothing for them in there, it can jeopardize your prospects of actually relying on them.
Definitely. We pay the extension officers for the data that they collect. So they just send us spreadsheets, and then we agree on an amount that we give them for a certain number of farmers that they're able to reach out to.
And our winner with 25 votes is Asambe Inc. Tanaka here has won for Asambe Inc. $20,000 worth of Amazon Web Services. Oh, 10,000, sorry. $3,000 worth of Google Cloud Services. 20% off Firebrand services, and free Sky Miles. I want to say well done to everyone else who participated. As you can see, it ended up being a very close race between our competitors over there. Well done to everyone. Everyone who pitched, please, because you didn't win tonight, it doesn't mean you're not a winner. You've also won $10,000 worth of Amazon Web Services for yourself. So just by standing up here, you are already a winner.